Hello, solo leveling fans, and welcome back to a new video. I hope you're all doing fantastic and having a great day or night, depending on what time you watch this video. Now, today we are going to be talking about the shop, and I have a full shop guide here for you guys to discuss. Now, before I get started, I just want to say quickly that these videos do take a lot of time and effort to make. So if you enjoy the content, please don't forget to hit that like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And obviously, there's also the giveaway going on. So best of luck to everyone that is entering. You get the chance to win $50 worth of in-game purchases, but also prepaid cards are available if that's what you prefer. All you have to do to enter is like, comment, and subscribe, like I said earlier. So best of luck to everyone, and let's get straight into it. Okay guys, so when it comes down to the shop, basically it resets just like every other resource in the game when the day starts, and when that happens you receive 5,000 gold coins here from the daily special support pack, and you also get another if you scroll down to your bonuses here, you get another 10 essence stones each day. Now I know that they're not much, but they do add up after a while, and I've been in situations where I needed like another 10 or 20 essence stones for a pull. So yeah, this definitely helps out a ton. Now, the second thing that I want to talk about here is obviously the monthly bundles, the daily growth support. Now, yes, this is, I know that this is like a pay to win kind of option, but I'm speaking from experience here. When I buy this for my pay to win account, it's definitely more than worth it. And it does help you progress a lot. Not gonna lie, it does speed up your progression quite a lot, because you get 30% more gold, 30% more XP, gate sweeps, activity funds, bonuses. You also get 28 custom draw tickets. You get three and a half draws here, or like 3.5 worth of draws here with these diamonds that you can convert to essence stones. So yeah, this would definitely be the number one option that I should go for, or like I would go for if I would put money on this free-to-play account. But with that being said, I know it's not for everyone, so it's okay if you don't want to. Now, the next thing that I want to mention quickly here, guys, is if you go over to the special tab and you scroll down here, make sure that you check everything all the way to the end, because sometimes they release things like the lucky summer box or other goodies that you can get for free, and they give you like 1 or 2 copies of them. So yeah, make sure to like just snoop around, make sure that you're not missing out on any good stuff, basically. Now, the last thing that I want to talk about when it comes down to the pay to win options is missions packs, or the story clear pack. Now, these story clear packs are obviously pretty damn good when it comes down to summon tickets and gold, because they give you around 500,000 gold and 65 summon tickets, right? And I'm talking about the story clear pack 1. Do not bother with the rest of them, because you pay more and you get less. So my advice to you is, if you got the story clear pack 1, it's pretty damn good, and you only need to clear up to chapter 9 for it. All right, with that being said, I think that is it for the pay to win options. Now let's move on to the exchange shop. Now, when it comes down to the exchange shop, guys, we have a couple of options here. We have the coin exchange, the materials exchange, mana crystal, and battlefield of time. But let's start with the coin exchange here real quick. And as you can see straight up, we have 2 coins here, or 2 different currencies. One is heroic, the other is legendary. And the way you obtain these coins is through pulls. Basically, every time you pull and you get an SR unit, you'll get one of these coins, or a weapon, obviously, so units and weapons. And every time you get an SSR weapon or hunter, you get one of these coins. Now, with that being said, what should you be spending these coins on? My advice to you guys is, do not waste them. Obviously, the legendary ones are very, very precious. Do not waste these on the rate up draw tickets or the custom draw tickets, because you can always buy those for essence stones. However, you can use those on things like late game resources, like the mana power elixir right here. Now, this is very, very hard to come by, and I think you should definitely be spending your coins on things like this. Or you can also spend it on the mana power elixir 3. So basically, I'm talking about the rare resources that you cannot craft, but and they're very hard to come by. And you should also be just focusing on things like this, basically, when it comes down to your legendaries or your legendary coins. Now with your heroic coins or the blue coins here, what you should be going for is whatever your account needs. The best advice I can give you obviously is avoid things that are very common in events, such as the mana power elixir one, which is this one right here, skill scrolls, because things like that you can always get obviously gold as well, unless like you're really desperate for gold. But things like that you can usually get from like dungeon events, you can get that from like the exploration events, all that good stuff. So maybe spend it on I don't know, rune fragments to help you basically fuse some essence stones together. Fuse some runes together, or get some gems if you're running out of the Battlefield of Chaos gems. You want to upgrade some gems, maybe go for those as well. Obviously the mana power elixir to advance your hunters, I think that would definitely be something you should be going for. Skill scrolls too as well, definitely another good option. So basically anything that your account needs, but not the common things that you can be getting in events. So yeah, best advice here: hunter mana power hunter elixir, skill scroll, I can't talk, skill scroll 2 here for example is another great option. And obviously your rune fragments for runes, those will be what you should be going for the blue. And like I said, the harder when it comes down to your gold coins, you should be going for mana power extract, mana power elixir 3, and so on and so on. Now next up we have the weapon materials. Now the weapon materials, again, we have two resources, the heroic and the legendary. Now, as you can see here, they both come from salvaging weapons, but if we go to our weapons here, as you can see here, for example, if I salvage an SR weapon, if I go here to salvage real quick, you'll see that I gain the legendary ones from the SR, and if I go to the rare ones, you'll see that I get the heroic ones. So the rares give you the normal ones, SR and SSR give you the legendary ones. All right, keep that in mind while salvaging your weapons. So now that we know where they come from, what exactly are we going to spend those points on? Well, obviously if we have any SR or SSR legendary castings, we should obviously be spending it on the hunter exclusive weapons to make an SSR weapon, or to make a different SR weapon. Never basically go for anything less than that. Now the normal stuff you could use to obviously spend it on things like the Marks of Time, because that is definitely one of the resources that is very hard to come by and very expensive, as you can see here, to help you with the armory. I will do an armory guide video because a lot of people have been requesting that. It is in the making, don't worry about that. But yeah, so Marks of Time 2 as well, if you get the chance obviously to use these on him, and the hunter design weapons, excuse me, the hunter exclusive weapon designs for the SSR or the SR weapons. I think that's what you should be definitely focusing on. Moving on to the mana crystal exchange, these are basically, we only have one resource here, and that is the mana crystal. These resources come from mining gates obviously, and after you finish mining a gate, you are rewarded with these low tier mana crystals. These are basically resources that you should be focusing on to get stronger, or basically become a lot better when it comes down to artifacts, when it comes down to gathering artifacts and stuff like that. So you should be focusing on things like obviously the keys, the instance dungeon keys, encore mission keys, advanced mana crystals, and I'll tell you why in a sec right now, and obviously things like the weapon enhancement or the artifact enhancement if you need those kind of things basically, and the skill scrolls here. So yeah, this one is basically what your account needs. Again, you should cater towards what your account needs the most, but my advice to you is obviously focus on the keys, maybe some melding cubes, and that's about it. Honestly, these things are everywhere, and the artifact enhancement chips are also everywhere. So yeah, why I said focus on the advanced mana crystals obviously is because you can use the advanced mana crystals in crafting. And if we go to the crafting menu here, as you can see here, for example, let's say I want to craft a skill scroll 3, you'll see here that it needs advanced mana crystals, and those definitely come from the low tier mana crystals that we were talking about earlier. And last but not least is the Battlefield of Time. exchange here. As you can see here, we have the Medal of Time tokens. That's the only currency that we have in the shop, and basically what we need to use this for is, as you can see here, I've already used some of it. Now these, you can obviously use it on the rate up and draw tickets because they do reset after a while, but you could also focus things that get your shadow army stronger. That's how I like to think about the Battlefield of Time. I think this is basically where you get your shadow stronger. So you can focus on traces of shadow to extract more shadows or to level up your shadows. You could also use it abyssal energy or shadow energy right here to help you advance your shadow army level. And you could also use it for more, abyssal essence and stuff like that, so you can get even more stronger when it comes down to your shadows. So yeah guys, I think that's it. So real quick, in the to like sum everything up, over here we're going to be spending our blue tokens on hunter elixirs, rune fragments, and skill scroll 2. When it comes down to the red tokens, we're going to be going for mana power extract and mana power elixir. Obviously skill scroll 3. Say that 10 times, that's a tongue twister. When it comes down to the weapon materials exchange, hunter design weapons or weapon designs, basically that's what you should be focusing on. Marks of time as well, because they're very, very important when it comes down to the armory. And when it comes down to the mana exchange, you go for the advanced mana, your keys for instant dungeons, encore missions, and Battlefield of Chaos. And last but not least, the Battlefield of Time. Again, this is where you get your shadow army stronger. Focus on traces of shadow, shadow energy, abyssal essence, all that good stuff. Obviously, you can always use it for the rate up tickets. Now, that being said, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you did, don't forget to hit that like, comment, and subscribe. Good luck to everyone who's entering the giveaway. Happy leveling. Peace.